Hey, what's up? Hey, welcome back to the house. Man, y'all already know what it is. I am Dead Boy Box. This is Rough House Boxing TV. And hey, thank y'all for stopping by the house, man. Once again, we're mobile. You know how it is, man. Just getting off the JOB, daily grind. But hey, I gotta say, before we get started, big salute to the whole LDBC, Lions Den boxing community. And salute to all the brothers and sisters out there holding up that LDBC banner, putting out that good content, calling it straight down the line, promoting the mission statement that we want to see the best fight the best. We want to see the best quality product for our dollar, our hard-earned dollar, as fight fans. We want the fight fans to be treated with dignity and respect. And we want the fighters that are out there attempting to fight the best, attempting to prove that they are real champions and warriors, aspiring champions. We want them to be treated with fairness and dignity as well. All right. Oh, yeah. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Share this to your social media platforms, your Twitters and your Facebooks and your Snapchats and your Instagrams, all that stuff, man. You know how it is. Hey, tell a friend about the house, man. I go down over here. That's what's up. Yeah. Just wanted to talk a little bit about what everybody else has been talking about here lately. Put my 2 cents in on it, and that's about the Maypac 2 fight. As I listen to a whole lot of content that's being put out about this potential upcoming fight, there seems to be 2 schools of thought. There seems to be one school of thought that is shame on Mayweather for coming back at all. He needs to stay retired. Nobody wants to see him. He's been out the game too long. He doesn't have that fresh air about him anymore on the boxing scene. He's stale. We don't want to pay to see him. The second school of thought is shame on Mayweather for coming back in December. He knew that Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury are scheduled to fight for their upcoming bout. Now, me personally, I will say this. I lean more towards the latter. Well, I won't say more towards. I lean completely towards the latter. And I don't blame Mayweather for coming back and trying to get a fight. Although I think it was kind of hoish of him to rub it in everybody's face and announce it as another 9-day, 9-figure payday. I'm coming to get your money and you gonna give it to me. Nah, 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 nah. Basically, that's what he said. Now, I mean, the fact that he's coming back to fight, that I don't fault. I love Mayweather as a boxer. Some of his out of the ring antics, choices, actions, and mishaps, not so much a fan of. But as a boxer, he was one of my favorites. Very strategic boxer, very skilled and graceful boxer, very athletic boxer. He was one of the living personifications of the term the sweet science. I'm not one of those guys that's really big into Neanderthal boxing. 2 people just stand in front of each other and just slug away at each other and see who falls first. That's not my thing. Doesn't take any skill to hit anybody. But I digress. Yeah. Like I said, I have no issues with him coming back and fighting Manny Pacquiao. My issue is him knowing that Deontay Wilder, who is the current WBC heavyweight champion, our United States, our only American heavyweight champion, why he would come back during that time period in December and take the shine or some of the shine off of Deontay Wilder while he is on his plight to gain complete and utter heavyweight supremacy. And it was done on purpose. It was strategic. It's not like he didn't know Deontay and Fury were going to fight in December. He knew that. You know, Now there's been a lot of things said about he's an attention whore and he craves the spotlight and he can't stand for the focus not to be on him. All of those I believe are true. Honestly, I believe Floyd thrives on attention. He thrives on all eyes being on him, hanging on his every word, his every move, you know, and so forth and so on. But hey, Floyd, I know I'm nobody, but I am one piece of the puzzle, of the massive puzzle that is the LDBC. And we are the everyday man. We are the common man. We are the working Joe. We are the ones that you want to pay for that fight that you're trying to set up with Manny Pacquiao. Help Manny Pacquiao pay off his tax problems. You pay off your gambling debts or whatever. And like I said, I know by myself I'm nobody. But I have to say, I'm going on record right now as saying I will not buy that fight if it's in December. I don't know how much noise it would take from we the people, we the boxing fans, for him to move that date back to January, February, March, whatever the case may be, but I will not support that fight in the month of December. As far as boxing goes, in the month of December, my dollars go to support one fighter and one fighter only. That is Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Now, if by some chance Errol Spence Jr. was to fight in December, then I'd have to split my money up, and I'd have to support. Well, I had to double up my money, I should say, and I would support both of those dudes. Terrence Crawford, if he had a major fight, which I highly doubt because he's supposed to fight in October. Uh, but yeah, those would be the only. Well, the Charlos, if they were headlining a major fight during that time, I would support them. There's a few, but I will not support that fight between Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather Jr. if that fight is held in December. And I'm not going to support it with my dollars. I watch it on the stream, but they will not get my dollars. But yeah, I think that was cutthroat. I think that was greasy. I think that was slimy. I think it was calculated. It was premeditated, and it's not like Floyd needs to establish himself and his name in boxing. He did that for 2 decades. Everybody knows who Floyd Mayweather Jr. is. I was more of a fan of Money than of Pretty Boy than I was Money, but liked them both. Like both versions of 'em as far as boxing goes. I was a fan of both versions, more so Pretty Boy version. But yeah, man, y'all let me know. I've seen comments in other people's live chats and on videos and stuff. But hey, do me a solid, man. In the comments section, let me know. This is a question I want to pose to everybody. If somehow we were able to make enough noise as boxing fans and let Floyd know up front, hey, we're not going to support this fight. Not with our dollars, not with our nickels, not with our pennies. You know, Not with our WIC vouchers, not with anything, you know. Not doing it if you have it in the month of February. If he was to move that fight to say, I mean in the month of December, I meant. But if he was to move that fight to say February, would you support the fight? Because I'll be honest with you, that the fact that he is intentionally trying to step on Deontay Wilder and what Deontay Wilder is attempting to do is the reason that I'm not watching that fight, and that's on principle because, like I said, that's grimy, in my opinion. That's grimy. You don't do stuff like that, man. If I know you getting ready to set up a lemonade stand and sell lemonade in front of your house, you already told me that, every week for the last month. How do I look going and setting up a lemonade stand in front of your house the day you're supposed to sell lemonade? It's grimy. But yeah, if he was to move it to say February, March, would you support the fight? I would watch it because, I mean, even though neither fighter is in their prime, I still think it would be an entertaining fight. I think there'll still be some jaw-dropping moments that could be had out of that fight. Maybe even a couple gasps or two. You know, I think Floyd still has enough in the tank to where he'll do Manny. But then again, does he still have the reflexes that he had 2 years ago? He didn't really have to use any reflexes in the fight with Conor McGregor. He just put his head down and he just walked straight to Conor. So, there was no use of reflexes really in that one. But, I'm talking 2 years ago. Does he still have those reflexes? What about the reflexes of 3 years ago? Because whatever reflexes and movement and mobility and skill that he has, Manny is going to put that to the test. Manny is going to try to hit him. You best believe. Now, Manny is, quote unquote, the fresher of the two fighters because he's still been active. Within the last year, he's had a couple fights and looked fairly decent against lesser competition in his last fight. But yeah, I think it could be an entertaining fight. Will it be $100 pay-per-view fight? Nah, not in my opinion. Definitely not. And I don't see myself paying $100 for that, or maybe I don't know, based off the namesake, maybe a $50, yeah, $59.99 fight, and that's HD. But like I said, that's just my 2 cents. In conclusion, Floyd announcing and planning to have that fight in December is a grimy move. If I was Deontay Wilder, I would be pissed, and Floyd would know about it. He would hear it from me personally. I would make it my business to get him on the line, to get him in person, somehow, some way, and let him know, hey, bro, that was low down. That was a low down move you just pulled. But and another good point, and I know you guys have probably been hearing it all day from different brothers and sisters in the LDBC, but why is Floyd still able to materialize back on the boxing scene? Now, there's been a few fighters who have gone into retirement. Floyd's gone into multiple retirement, but there's been a few fighters who have been able to go into retirement and then rematerialize back on the scene after they've been gone for a while. Sugar Ray Leonard is one that comes to mind. One of the more notable ones was George Foreman. George was out of the game for a long time before he came back, but he came back and he went to fight top tier. He went for a strap, a real strap, not that WBC regular title that Manny's got. That that Walmart Super Serve Quickie Lube Intercontinental belt that Manny Pacquiao has. George went to get a real strap, you know. So if Floyd was gonna come back and face Errol, Keith, Terrence, or Sean, I would definitely have no problems with that. But he's not. He's coming back for a money grab, trying to take a safe route. But why is Floyd able to even rematerialize in the boxing game in the first place? Answer: it is because the game of boxing has gone from the fight game to Soul Train. Majority of the people in the boxing game are just dancing and two-stepping all around each other. They're not having any real confrontations and fights and bouts with each other. They rather talk at each other from across the country and across the internet, across social media, than across the ring. And that's a shame. And that is the only reason that Floyd is able to get away with what he's been able to get away with in terms of, surprise, I'm back, give me your money. That's it. That's the only reason. If these boys were out here banging against each other like they were supposed to be banging, Floyd wouldn't be able to do that. And if these title holders, Errol, Terrence, Keith, and Sean, would stand up and call Floyd out, for what he's doing and for what it is, and put it in the public eye. And when I say public eye, I mean primarily the casual. Because believe it or not, yes, we are all hardcore boxing fans. Yes, we are diehard boxing fans. But the hardcore makes up a small percentage of the money that comes to boxing from the fans. The casuals are the majority. Sad to say, but that's the truth. The casuals are the majority in terms of who spends the most money. But if these title holders will call Floyd out on his BS and charge him up like, hey, how come you're not coming to fight me? You don't want a real strap? Here it is. You man enough? Come get it. If they would jump on his helmet and put their foot on his neck, then the casual will start to see, well, okay, Floyd is out here trying to do pull a fast one, hit us with the blue 42 fakeroo. Okay, I see what's going on, but the casual doesn't. They don't realize, they don't see, because they don't look that intently. And I don't blame them. They're casual fans, They're fans when the fight party comes up, or something like that. When they're at Buffalo Wild Wings and the fight happens to be on, whatever the case may be. But yeah, that's what it is. But plan on doing another video a little later tonight, and we are going to talk about the Eastern European boxer in boxing as it stands right now. But yeah, hey, once again, thank y'all so much for stopping by the house, chopping it up with me. I am Dead Boy Box. This is Rough House Boxing TV. And I'm trying to think, is there anything else? No. Y'all can go ahead and get on out the house now. Yeah.